Hello, my friends. The season is upon us. The time when homes glow a little bit warmer and the air seems to hum the quiet magic of the holidays. I have yearned to live like a Victorian, especially during the holidays. There's something about the charm of a simpler era that feels so inviting. Handmade decorations, flickering candlelight, and the sweet scent of oranges, cinnamon, and cranberries filling the air. This year, I'm bringing that dream to life, stepping away from the busyness of modern holidays to create a space where tradition and charm take the spotlight. Picture a space where every detail feels intentional, where nostalgia whispers from every corner, and the glow of twinkling lights transforms the ordinary into something magical. It's about creating a holiday that feels cozy, timeless, and uniquely us. So come along as we turn back the clock, embracing the simple joys of a vintage-inspired Christmas, full of heart, beauty, and a touch of magic that's perfect for the season. Before we begin decorating, I want to fill my home with the cozy sense of a Victorian Christmas. A simmer pot with cinnamon sticks, cloves, orange slices, and cranberries feels just right. The aroma is heavenly. It transports me to Dickens' London, cobbled streets aglow under twinkling lights, and the sound of carolers in the air. It's a gentle reminder of simpler times filling my home with the comforting warmth of the season. To add a bit of that Victorian charm to my decorations this year, I've decided to make some dried orange garland. As I start slicing these oranges, I'm reminded of how these simple, natural decorations connect us to the traditions of Christmases past. In Victorian England, oranges were a prized winter fruit, often given as gifts and treasured for their rare brightness and warmth during the colder months. Drying them to hang on the tree or stringing them along a garland brings a touch of old-world charm into our homes today. Alright, while the oranges dehydrate in the oven, I'm going to whip up a few more paper chains. I think they add such a charming Victorian feel, and although I've made a few, I feel like we could use a little bit more to bring the room together. The few that I have made, I have gone ahead and draped them over my windows, and they are so cute. They add this cozy vintage feeling, which is exactly what I'm going for. So I've gathered all of my supplies here with me today. I went on Amazon and bought a few books full of scrapbooking paper, and I came across this vintage Christmas sheet music, which is so cute. It has sheet music along with illustrations on the top like holly and Santa and some other things, so that is perfect. It's a good neutral to go in between the classic patterns that I bought, which are red and green gingham. I went with gingham because it just has that farmhouse feeling, and I don't necessarily mean to go for farmhouse, but it's just such a classic pattern. And as vibrant as it is, I had to go with the neutrals. Not only did I go with this vintage sheet music, I found toile scrapbook paper, which have color in them, but it is a little more neutral. I went ahead, as I said, and made some paper chains, and I think that the result is so cute. So I'm going to cut up as many of these as I can into little strips, categorize them. That way I can put them together with this double-sided tape. I remembered that I had these squiggly scissors in my art box in my office. I gained a little inspiration from Pinterest where people were cutting their edges of their paper chains with something like this, and I just thought it was such a good idea, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to cut up as many of these as I can, and then we're going to decorate the house in almost every place that we can to get that really cute, cozy vintage feeling. Did you know that paper chains were also a Christmas staple in Victorian times? They became popular as one of the earliest forms of homemade decorations. It was an era marked by scarcity due to economic constraints and the impact of industrialization, which left many working-class families with limited income for non-essential goods. Paper was considered precious, often reserved for important correspondence or record-keeping. During the holidays, families would save scraps and repurpose them into decorations, cutting them into strips and looping each piece into cheerful chains that added warmth and color to their homes. I didn't manage to save paper all year like the Victorians, so I had to buy some for this little project. I've collected a few festive and fun scrapbook papers to make this garland, giving a modern twist to this timeless tradition. And did you also know that for the Victorians, Christmas crafting was as much about togetherness as it was about decoration? Families would gather to create holiday ornaments, transforming everyday materials into festive displays. Crafting wasn't just about the final result. It was a way to share stories, laughter, and a bit of creativity. Each link in a paper chain or slice of dried orange hung on the tree wasn't merely decorative. It was a memory, a tangible piece of a shared moment. Children and adults would sit around the hearth, threading paper chains or stringing nuts, berries, and dried fruit while enjoying each other's company. These activities became cherished traditions, with each piece carrying the essence of those who made it. For the Victorians, these homemade touches symbolized warmth and joy in a time when store-bought items were rare. Crafting together was one of the simplest ways to express love and gratitude. So as we add each handcrafted detail, we're not just decorating, we're embracing the spirit of connection, much like families did in those days gone by. As I work, I love imagining how these small touches add something intangible to the room, echoing those cozy Victorian gatherings. Each handmade piece, a paper chain, a dried orange garland, captures a sense of warmth that mass-produced decor just cannot replicate. It's a moment to step back into time when Christmas was about slowing down, gathering close, and savoring the little things. With these bits of Victorian history in mind, each slice and link feels like a bridge to the past. And I hope they'll bring a touch of that magic into your home this season too.
It's coming on Christmas, they're cutting down trees, they're putting up reindeer, singing songs of joy and peace. Oh, I wish I had a river and I could skate away on. But you know that it don't snow here, you know it stays pretty green. I'm gonna make a lot of money, quit this crazy scene. Oh, I wish I had a river and I could skate away on. Oh, I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. Wish I had a river and I could skate away on. And I made my baby cry. Well, he tried to help me, you know, he put me love me so not, you made me weak in the knees. Oh, I wish I had a river and I could skate away on. But I'm so hard to handle, you know, I'm selfish and I'm sad. Now I went and lost the best baby that I've ever had. Oh, I wish I had a river and I could skate away on. Oh, I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly.
I want to take a break from decorating inside to do something that will give back. With the holidays here, we're definitely ordering a lot more gifts, which means we're seeing a lot more of our delivery drivers. We want them to know how much we appreciate all the work they're doing to get everything to us on time. So Ryan and I decided to set up a little snack station so they can grab something on the go. We've actually had this rolling cart sitting in our garage for a while now, and I thought, why not put it to good use for the season? I'm going to clean it up and make it look nice and festive. Then I'll decorate it with some holiday touches. I bought some cheap garland and these fake berries to make it look seasonal. Since it's going outside, I didn't want to spend a lot of money for the decor. It's a simple gesture, but a way to spread a little cheer and kindness. It reminds me of the Victorian holiday spirit, where hospitality was a big part of the season. Back then, people made sure to welcome guests with warmth, even if it was something small. Hopefully this little snack cart brings a smile to our delivery drivers' faces and gives them a quick break during their busy day. For the snacks, I wanted to keep things simple but thoughtful. I found these cute little containers at Target for about $3 each, and filled them with a mix of candy and trail mix. A little something sweet and a little something hearty. To round it out, I used an old wooden crate to hold a mix of treats, keeping it half healthy and half indulgent. I added baked apples for a cozy, wholesome option alongside a variety of chips for those who prefer something a bit more fun and snacky. And to bring it all together, I designed a little sign to let our couriers know that these snacks are theirs for the taking, making sure to let them know just how much we appreciate them. I have been eagerly awaiting this package for a few weeks now, and I cannot wait to share with you what I got. Lately, I've been in search of a gold ring to wear in place of my wedding ring. My wedding ring is silver, and while I love it so much, it's been feeling a little bit snug lately. So when MSBlue reached out wanting to partner with me, the timing could not have been more perfect. They let me pick nearly anything from their collection, which I was absolutely thrilled about because they had exactly what I was looking for. So I'm going to open this and share with you what I got. Ooh, the packaging is beautiful. I haven't even seen these yet and I'm so excited. Oh my God, they are gorgeous. So I'm going to try these on. Let me just take off my little ring. Oh my gosh. I mean, it is absolutely stunning. It matches my green nail polish. It is perfect for the holiday season, even though I can see myself wearing this year round. I got this half emerald eternity ring to go with it, but I think I'm going to wear them on both of my hands. I think that letting that emerald stand out on its own with the halo around it is absolutely perfect. This is just absolutely stunning. I am so thrilled that MSBlue reached out to me. The first ring that I got is this oval emerald with classic halo ring. It is so elegant and timeless, with the emerald stone surrounded by a delicate halo of sparkling moissanites. And then there's this pave emerald half eternity ring, which pairs beautifully with it or works perfectly on its own. The craftsmanship on both is absolutely stunning. I can already tell these will be pieces I reach for all the time. I can't wait to wear them for everyday moments and special occasions. What makes these rings even more special is the story behind them. MSBlue uses lab-grown gemstones like moissanite, which are just as brilliant as mined diamonds, but created with a fraction of the environmental impact. For example, the traditional diamond industry uses over 125 gallons of water to mine a single carat, but MSBlue's process keeps water usage close to zero. It's jewelry that is as kind to the planet as it is beautiful. If you're looking for meaningful gifts this year, or maybe just a gift for yourself, MSBlue has so many incredible pieces to choose from. And now is a perfect time to shop with their Black Friday deals going on. You can also use my discount code Shelby15 for 15% off all orders. I am so happy with these rings, and I know that you will love MSBlue's collection too. It's sustainable, thoughtful, and absolutely stunning. Before we move on to decorating the tree, I want to make something cozy, delicious, and hearty to enjoy while we fluff the branches and hang ornaments. For this, I decided to make a classic pot roast. A dish that feels like wrapping yourself in your favorite blanket on a cold winter evening while you watch the holiday. Pot roast has a rich history, and its connection to the Victorian era makes it an even more fitting choice for the season. During the 19th century, Sunday roasts and slow-cooked meals became staples in many Victorian households, particularly among the middle and upper classes. This tradition wasn't just about nourishment. It was a celebration of family and community, with meals served in courses and presented as an opportunity to gather and connect. The Victorians also embraced the idea of waste not, want not, which made slow cooking tougher cuts of meat, like a pot roast, an economical and flavorful solution. With the rise of coal and wood-burning stoves during this period, slow cooking became more accessible and more popular. Root vegetables such as carrots, parsnips, and potatoes, common in Victorian kitchens, were often paired with roasted meats to create hearty, well-rounded meals. Today, pot roast carries that same sense of comfort nostalgia. The tender beef, savory broth, and earthy vegetables bring to mind the simplicity of a bygone era, while filling the home with warmth and mouth-watering aromas, a perfect prelude to an evening of holiday decorating. As we sip on our pot roast, it's time to decorate the tree, a tradition that always feels like the true start of the holidays. This tree is especially meaningful to me. It was my grandfather's, and even though it's an old faux tree, I've held on to it ever since he passed away a little over a decade ago. There's a sense of comfort in bringing it out each year, knowing that something he loved is still a part of our celebrations. I've restrung the lights, as I do every year, to make sure it shines as beautifully as it did in his home. This year, since I found myself inspired by Victorian Christmas traditions, I approached decorating the tree with a different mindset than I have in the past. The Victorians loved to create trees that were both elegant and deeply personal, often adorning them with handmade ornaments, gilded treasures, and items that held sentimental value. To echo that charm, I decided to highlight the special ornaments my husband and I have collected together on meaningful trips, as well as a few classic pieces that bring to mind the timeless beauty of a Victorian Christmas. The glittering gold and warm muted tones on the tree feel like they've stepped out of another era, blending history and nostalgia with a touch of elegance. As we hang each ornament, my husband and I share stories and laughter, cherishing this time together. Decorating the tree like this reminds me that it's about so much more than ornaments or the lights. It's about tradition, connection, and honoring both the past and the present. And this tree, with all its imperfections and history, feels like the heart of the holiday for me. A beautiful blend of memory, Victorian inspiration, and magic, standing in the corner glowing with love. To wrap up today's video, I couldn't resist adding just one more touch of Victorian-inspired holiday magic to my tree. While searching for inspiration, I stumbled upon images of Christmas trees adorned with delicate gold frames, and I was immediately smitten. There's something so timeless and elegant about this look. It felt like the perfect way to weave even more charm into my holiday decor. So, I decided I would paint my own little winter scenes and cozy motifs inspired by this incredible artist I follow on Instagram, and fit them to these frames that I found on Amazon. With each brushstroke, I tried to capture the quiet magic of the season. Snowy landscapes, warm little cottages, and flickering candles. Once I was finished putting these together, it came across my mind that these would make such a wonderful gift. Each one is small, unique, and personal, perfect for adding a handmade touch to someone's holiday. Once the paintings had enough detail and charm, I carefully cut them to fit inside the frames. For filming purposes, I taped the paintings in place, but then later on I secured them more permanently with a little glue. I also went ahead and added fancy ornament hooks to the back of each frame to make them easy to hang on the tree. Seeing these little framed paintings nestled among the branches brought everything together in the most magical way. It feels like a nod to the past, while creating something uniquely mine. And with that, our holiday journey comes to an end, at least for today. I hope this video has sparked a little inspiration for your own holiday decor, or simply brought you a moment of cozy joy. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Until next time, may your days be filled with warmth, creativity, and a little holiday magic.